Your attention, please. The Magic Kingdoms Limited now leaving for a tour of fantasy, adventure, and imagination with service to Anaheim, Orlando, Tokyo, Paris, Hong Kong, Shanghai, Infinity, and beyond. All passengers, board! Hello, welcome to the Catella and Rady Creek Railway. Today I am putting some ballast on the Castle Bend module. So here's the little kitty cat helper you heard earlier, Smokey, saying meow, meow. So I've put the first bit of ballast on, and all I'm doing right now is using some good old-fashioned white school glue, running a bead of it alongside our Arcado Unitrack, like so. Like so. And then spooning some ballast onto it and brushing it into place. So now Smokey and I have the ballast applied to the track. It is only glued to the module right where I laid that bead of white glue next to the track. So my next step is to get some glue, some adhesive in there to permanently affix the rest of the ballast onto the module. I've made two solutions for adhering the ballast to the module. The first is 50% water, 50% white glue. 50% water, 50% isopropyl alcohol. That's the clear solution in this mason jar. The other is 50% white glue and 50% water. The idea is you apply the isopropyl alcohol mixture to the ballast to dampen it, and that breaks up the surface tension of the little rocks. And so the white glue mixture can be applied over that. And as the isopropyl alcohol evaporates, which it'll do quicker than the water, it will draw the adhesive of the white glue into the ballast. So you've got everything sticking together. So now I've got the ballast properly wetted with the isopropyl alcohol and the white glue. And we just let it sit and dry overnight and see what happens. And thanks, Smokey, for letting us do this on her kitchen table. Even though, thanks to all of the isopropyl alcohol, it probably smells like a vet's office in here. So our next step is applying some blended turf to the module so it looks like some nice natural green grass growing there. And first step in doing that is to spray some scenic cement on it. This scenic cement is homemade. It's 45% white glue, 45% water, and roughly 10% isopropyl alcohol. So we just spray that on like so. Get some on there. And then we shake some turf on. Don't drop the cement. Something like that. So here's the module with a bit of grass added. Going to have to let it dry for a while. It's going to have another application of the adhesive. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to need to get a spray bottle with a finer mister than I've got already. Just because this comes out in such a concentrated stream that it's disrupting the grass that's on there. So SB and I are here again. Hey SB, say hello to the people. I have added several layers of, well, not several, probably more like a few layers of the scenic turf onto this module. And so far it seems to be holding up to the cat test. One thing I would do differently in the future is just put straight white glue down and put the first layer on top of the white glue. So I said I was going to put some trees on next, but I've changed my mind. My next step is working on the moat. And what we're going to do is first I'm going to paint it with some brown acrylic paint so it looks like, you know, they've dug up dirt to make a moat. So excuse me, SB. The paint I'm going to be using for this is Citadel Steel Legion Drab because it's nice brown paint that I happen to have around. And I got 2 orange Tomcats to help me out here. Here's SB and Mr. Sal, the new kids, trying to help out. So there we have the paint down and drying. We're going to let dry an hour or so, and then the next phase will be applying some, or mixing some acrylic resin and pouring it in there. So here we have our module with the moat filled in with some acrylic. I just applied a bit of blue alcohol ink to the acrylic, and there's Mr. Chuck. Hello, Chuck. Bye, Chuck. And so I filled that in. I didn't have the moat quite leveled, and there's a portion over here that's filled in, so now we've got a moat and a royal duck pond. Got to remember to buy some royal ducks. Next thing I'm going to add to the layout is Born to Party and Decorate. Definitely not me. So here we go. As promised, Born for Party and Decoration, an LED fireworks set. I've got 2 of these little goobers, and you've got 4 AA batteries in here. We've got a remote to turn it on, and that's mode 1, mode 2, mode 3, mode 4, mode 5, mode 6, mode 7, mode 8, and off. Now I've got one little problem. The holes I put in here, put in the module for this goodie, I drilled 1/2-inch holes. I'm really going to need 3/4-inch holes to put this bundle of lights through. So that's going to be a few minutes, and we'll get some fireworks. Ooh. So here we go, folks. Castle Bend with fireworks and kitten. Hello, Sal. How you doing, big boy? So yeah, that's what it looks like. Need to finish painting the castle, install the ducks when they show up. But yeah, that's going to be the module. So for a first attempt, I think it looks decent. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, and by the way, I've added some happy little trees. Little trees. Happy